Well, how you doing? Gonna have some fun a little bit today. So, all right, tablet and pen time. All right, means you gotta get a tablet, get a pen, write some things down. Now, I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. Amazing. They gave me that nickname years ago. Kind of fun when I was on the Belinda Lee show on KNX Radio. Been on that station now about 49 years, having fun. Now, I know you want to get to million to billion. Isn't that fun? But you know what? You're going to have to listen, learn a little bit, and you're going to have to change the things you do. All right, I think you're doing them wrong. I'm going to see if I can correct some things as well as we play this game of business. And I wrote Winning the Game of Business 47 years ago, having fun helping people like you. Now, this is live, so go ahead and click, text a question or two. Not a problem at all. First of all, there's no pictures, there's no recording. I want you to put it here, the mindset. Understanding how to play the game of business and win. There's the IRS. There's their basically FBI. It says no recording, no pictures, without permission, and you don't have permission. There might be a page or two. I'll say go ahead and take a picture. That way you can understand how to play the game to win. Ultimate goal is very simple. Me, I reach my goals. I don't have excuses like some people do. Half the people in this world are freaking lazy. Sorry, but it's true. Lazy. I want someone to hand them everything. That's me, 1981, highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth. Every time I hear someone say white man can't jump, that's kind of dumb, don't you think? Since the guy that holds the record's a white dude, it's me. So I got my goodies. You like goodies? I like goodies too. All right, billions and billions of goodies. Kind of fun. But again, today we're going to ask you some questions. Do you want to be a millionaire? That's the first question. Do you want to be a millionaire? I want you to say no. Do you want to have a millionaire corporation? The answer is yes. See, you learn how to receive money. From there, foundation's the key. If you don't have a corporation with division process, you're never going to get it. And number one, you don't know anything about division process in a corporation. Maybe you got one. I got an LLC. I don't have a corp. I got an LLC. People call my call centers all the time. They say that. It's like, dang, it makes them sound stupid. See, an LLC is a corporation. And they didn't learn anything, even though they pay thousands of dollars for a piece of paper. See, corporations are free with me. All you do is pay your filing fee. From there, what is your goal? What are your goals? You have to understand, to reach your goal, you need to write them down and follow through and know the rules and tools, the steps behind them. First of all, your goal should be put aside for a moment. And I want you to think about the goal that I want to give you. I want to create $10,000 a month for you. Is that okay if I help you do that, $10,000 a month? Then we want to go to 50. Then we want to go to 100,000. So your goal should be income, a monthly income up to $100,000. That should be the goal. See, understand $1 million or $1.2 million. $100,000 a month is $1.2 million company. That's small. IRS is $5 million below small company. So if we're going to play the game, we're going to learn to win. I'd like you to learn to look in the mirror today. I think the biggest problem you have is you. I'd like you to do what I do. I get up every day at 2:25. I go to my knees. I say, thank you, Jesus, for yesterday, today, tomorrow, and forgiveness too. And then I go look in the mirror. I've done this since I was a little boy, about 2.5 years old. See, I had to put myself in check. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy like you. I got to live in hell, and I wanted out of hell. Pretty simple. I wanted to get out of hell. So what did I do? Let's understand something today, the ability. What did you do yesterday about today to get to millionaire status? I think you're having the same damn rerun every day, and that's up to you. I think you should get the repo list for cars, boats, houses, apartment complex, duplex. I get it every Monday at 6:12. How about the probate list? How about divorce list and bankruptcy list? The opportunity. How about we look at products, supply and vendor? See, if you don't have a corporation with $1 million of credit and divisions and supply and vendor credit and a 750 score, good luck with that. I like to help you rebuild your life like Humpty Dumpty, but it'll be up to you. Do it my way. By the time you turn around, about a $10 million company. See, I like you not to think. I just want you to do. That's the ultimate goal. As we play this game, take a picture of this page. Go ahead, click, click, click. See, like I said, there's a couple of pages you can take a picture of. See, let's understand. Let's go back in time a little bit when I was 17 and a half. I had 19 houses. They told me I could get number 20. How'd you get 19? You can't get another one. You'll undervalue problem. They told me no. I don't like the word no, so I had to find a way anyway. See, no doesn't mean no. It just means I don't know how. By the way, I had my 22,000 payphones. That's right. I got 22,000 payphones collecting money all the time. Now, I was kind of lucky as I was being used and abused as a kid. At 14 and a half, I invented Car Finder, made $1 million, bought a Lamborghini, going to East Coast College, having fun too. So the goal is these are the type of businesses to focus on. I never wanted to run a business. I just want to own the damn thing. Simple. Let's pretend you allow me to rebuild you, and I basically get you up and away and get you some corporate credit cards like these. They come with checkbooks. And we go buy 3 properties. We're going to pick a state where we can get a property for $100,000 or less, just in the beginnings to get our feet wet. Got to fine tune. We're going to buy 3 properties. All right, that means 3 divisions. It means a corporation, 3 divisions, and we're going to put $5,000 down. We're going to have a real estate office maintain them for us, or Section 8 or both. Then we're going to go play over there and get that $10,000, $100,000 a month. Then we're going to play in Texas. We're going to do the same thing again. See, your goal should be income-based to free up your time. When I developed cash flow free up your time years ago, or about 47 years ago, that was the ultimate goal I was doing for me. Let's see if I can teach you to play the game too. All right, how about storage units? Why? Because it's run by a third party. Why not? Auto income. Next, let's look at Section 8s. These are all gone. I already closed escrow tomorrow morning. They're all done. I got another group of 22 right now. So let's look at Freddie Mac. Why don't you Google Freddie Mac later today? Why don't you turn around and Google literally DSCR loans? Let's see if we can find an apartment complex for corporate divisions. What are we going to do? We want to buy this to the division of a corporation. The next thing we're going to do is going to get it for free with down payment. From there, you know what they're going to do? They're going to give you $100,000 per 20 units to fix up. And they're going to have 64 units in this. What are we going to do? We're going to reference 3. That means 100,000 reference 3 means what? 900,000 times 5, 4.4 million. We're going to learn about borrow money's not taxable. We're going to play my way and become the damn bank. That be okay? I wrote books on that as well. We get to play the game and have fun. You ready to play and make some money starting today? How about the dry cleaners? I wrote books on that as well. Client got 3, 63,000 a month. Wrote books on laundromats too. Got to have fun in that. Here's $30,000 a month on that units. Okay, how about Wendy's? Did that about franchises. How about Jack in the Box? How about we get some gas stations, not run and pump gas? Let's own the damn thing instead. Would that make more sense? See, the problem with most people, they don't want to run a business. And if they did, they'd screw it up anyway, which 87% of people do. What do we get to do? My 22,000 payphones, damn. Well, the replacement was what? EV charging stations. California announced last week they're 1 million units short. They're looking for people to invest. Would you like to invest? How about 6,000 to 26,000? Get a bunch of units and get that 100,000 a month. Kind of fun. Now, I'd like someone to drive you around your city today. I'd like you to drive around. Someone to drive you as the passenger. Look around you, because when you drive, you have tunnel vision. That's no fun. Then I'd like you to ask yourself a question. Why don't you own these things? Somebody else does. I mean, haven't you ever thought about owning that Wendy's, that apartment complex, that storage unit, that gas station? Why not? Someone owns them. I'd like it to be you. So if you like and understand how to play, we're going to find you some locations. We're going to set you up with 3. Would that be okay? We'll play and get you to the coaching program too. So let's meet again. So I guess white men do jump. See what people say we don't. Okay, we got to get some goodies. What do we do next? All right, rags to riches. That was me. I got born in a damn taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. She didn't want me. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. Your journey today can begin with me if you want. Now let's draw this diagram right here. Let's draw it twice. Let's put it on this side and this side, okay? I like you to think about Bank of America. They have corporations, they own branches, serve branches. That's open corporation owning corp. Okay, they bankrupt 7,000 locations plus now. They took the assets and the money. and they wrote off in their taxes, like that the creditor did too, and the builder and the person who rented them the lease in the building. This side, we're going to go for corporation and division process. Your name's not on it. It's brilliant. We can play Chase Bank, US Bank, Wells Fargo. Can you imagine? All right, well, Walmart got fined $50 million 8 weeks ago. How about Sam's Club? How about Geico? How about Cities? Cities filed bankruptcy? What the heck? Yeah, the United States of America Incorporated, 50 corps, states, cities, and all the things they get to do. They bankrupted because they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy, just in case they have no shit day. And that's what they did. Isn't that terrible? So your first goal should be stop bringing the pain home. Next, you should think about being a certified CFO. And let's reprogram our brain to millionaire status. I'd like you to learn to look behind the curtain. Me, it was pretty simple. Mrs. Hope dropped me off Redondo Beach Pier every morning at 6:30. She wrote down that window and said, if you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'm leaving there to die. She was she-devil from hell. She started doing that when I was 3.5 years old to 9.5 years old. I ran over to the pier to keep warm, ate out of a trash can because I was hungry, and I stole off the pier and got caught. He gave me a choice that day when I got caught. Take out the trash or I'll call the police. Let's see. I think I said take out the trash. So I got to be known as boy on the pier till I was 9.5 years old. Clean out the chum bucket, go to the ranch and Palos Verdes and shovel horse and cow manure. But I did one thing else. I looked at magazines. I gathered all the time. See, I understand Marina del Rey, Torrance Rocks, Palos Verdes, and Rat Beach. I learned exactly what they did to get their money. So I get my money too. So let's understand today your biggest problem is you. Here's your biggest problem. Okay, your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid. Half of you are probably freaking lazy. The other half better be a little crazy like me. Every credit card you get needs a sticky. You write down the limit of the card. We dummy proof this. What's 25%? What's 29%? If there's a balance of the scores, you can get some more. See, I wrote the rules and tools when I was training Ken Yarborough. Securities for TOW, key superior. So if you do what I tell you to do, these cards fluctuate. Okay? All right, they all fluctuate, but these don't fluctuate at all. If I use some common sense and I maintain the 25-21% rule here, and I get these cards and I maintain the unlimited up to $1 million, I don't have problems, I maintain my payment, I can maintain a 750 score. See, the reality is people doing stupid things don't make any sense to me. The problem is they didn't pay attention, learn how to play the game. They listened to their friends and family do kind of something silly and stupid. But again, what do we have to do? T or W, reports wrong, Thomas Raymond Woolridge, they made bicycle parts. Also down to California, he did an information business, became a Spirit in 96. When I drew the first one of these, it was good, fair, hell no. So you got to realize all cards fluctuate but two. 750 score. So we're going to learn Ray's rules. Ray's rules and tools. That's me. We're going to play my way for a while because your way, sorry, it sucks. We're going to play like Billy here. I met Billy laying on the floor outside Bank of America on the floor. I almost tripped over him. Billy gave me this little sad story. And he shows me his credit. It sucks. You got to know it's inactive on collects and accounts. What did I do for Billy? I rebuilt his credit like I want to do for you. All right, take a picture now. You see, Best Buy. All right, Home Depot, let's get supply credit. Supply can be turned into cash. The American dream. So the ability to play the game to win. I just want to win, and I want to pay my bills and take care of my family too. Billy, I got a $51,000 of credit. Is that okay? All right, there I am again. Now let's understand, this is live today, live tomorrow. Got a class, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, and all day Saturday too. So I've been doing things live and in person or online for 47 years. Where the hell have you been? Oh, I'm sorry. You've been letting your friends and family rip you off and spending thousands of crap that didn't work. Well, that's what you've been doing. It's pretty simple. No, Ray Reynolds, which is me, and raisecredit.com. All right. I like to learn and teach how to be a certified CFO. I want you to learn step by step. Certified CFO, Chief Financial Officer. All right, what are we going to do? See, here's the thing we got to think about. We're trying to reach the goal. What is our goal? Private coaching is should be the goal. But again, what you have to understand is you're going to have questions.
Yeah.
All right, I make millionaires all the time through my coaching process. All right, you could want to be next if you want. But again, the goal is coaching. Okay. See, every time you try to accomplish a goal, you need a list. Then the list, we have to check it twice because we know you're naughty and nice. The next thing is, what are the next steps? Every time you reach the steps, Walter, your hands up, type the darn question. Simple to do. I like to blueprint every one of you. That means what? Get you on the phone. What am I going to do? All right, I'm going to tear apart your life a little bit. We're going to go about past, present, or future. Good, bad, and ugly. Bankruptcy, tax liens, whatever problem you got. We're going to dissect you. From there, what are we going to do next? Family. You got a wife or a husband? No problem. Corporation. How many of those you got? What type? Division process. We're going to have to plan to die, irrevocable trust. Car, house, auto income. And what do we get to do next? Cash flow. Free up our time. If you have a spouse, I want that person on the phone call with us, because if you're a man like me, you got a wife that gives you the look. Better work, I'll kill you look. Every woman gives that look. We got to understand the look to make her happy. Happy wife, happy life. Now let's understand there's only a plan B. No, hell no. There's only a plan A. Plan B is for losers. You get knocked down 1,000 times, get up 1,001. Now, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to understand one thing. Hold your breath. You're going to feel like you're falling off the damn cliff every step of the way. That's the way you're supposed to feel anyway. You got what it takes. Now, we're going to focus on Chapter 18 in front of you. You see that? Here's Chapter 18, incorporates as a legal person. Circle it. Now, I heard this when I was a little boy. All right, I'm listening to poker game at Mrs. Hope's house. Here's Mrs. Hope having a poker game every Wednesday night, going blah, 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 blah. I wrote it down. They told me it was weird, probably true. That's what we have to understand, very simple. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department, library next door. Man, what does this mean? She was rude too. Damn, she walked away. 5 minutes later, here's a microfiche, here's a bud. Microfiche bud. I read the bud. No blueprint. So I went back to the library for 2 years. I designed my own blueprint, what you've been missing all along for you, by the way. Now I'm in a circle where it says may sue or be sued. See, the problem is a corporation. If you got one today, it's on Secretary of State's website. They sue you. You're the voice in the duck and the sheep. Congratulations. I sent away $10 to the Secretary of State of California when I was 9.5 years old. I got a company in hand. $10. It was the cheapest one. What did I get from there? I got $100,000 of credit cards came in the damn mail. You know, if I didn't apply. See, this stuff came in the 70s and 80s to everybody without applying for credit. Learn to play. I got named in the movie Dave. Then I got in trouble. I was 12.5 years old. All right. I got named in a damn lawsuit. Can you imagine that? Named in a lawsuit. All right. Because I used the word Braille. I didn't realize it belonged to the Braille Institution. When I started the Orange County Blind Center, I had to learn about trade name, trademarks, and copyrights too. Your goal is to never bring the pain home. Got it? All right. Then when I was a little boy, listen to the grown-ups. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. What does that mean? All they can go back and go, they couldn't answer the damn question. I thought they were stupid. When I grew up, I realized all the grown-ups were stupid. Sorry. See, the goal is to put your ducks in a row and do the vision process that I invented for me, now for you. The ultimate goal. Remember the list? We got to start with a goal list. Daily list, weekly list, and a project list. If not, you're not going to get the answer to your questions and you're going to get stuck, which you've done most of your life anyway. All right. Now, I came up with this foolproof program. It's the only way I got married and had 6 kids and 12 grandkids. I promised myself I'd never bring the pain home like you. Got it so far? So let's understand my Raise 360 program for my homeless people. People coming out of prison, freeway, Ricky Dicky Ross. All right, I got them gold and platinum cars, $1 million each. How about Thomas? All right, not doubting Thomas. This was Thomas after 26 years in prison. Brand new dump trucks in 6 months. Michael, God rest his soul. All right, Arnold, we got here. We got presidents, we got Fishborn and Mama, and Mr. Clinton too. Oh, goody. Kevin Costner. Oh, we got Giovanni for Pixar. We got college professor. Oh, Superman for Gold's Gym. We got Kirkland Vanguard RSSO, and the lady got her videos on TikTok and Google too. See, I'm known as the incorporator for rich and famous people. They listen better than most of you. Sorry to say, but it's true. So I did Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels too. All right, let's see what you got to do. Understand the biggest mistake you have is not to understand how it works. It's pretty important to do that. We the people, as Ronald Reagan said. Okay. Now, you fill out an SS5 form to get an SSN to file your 1040 tax return if you were told to do that at 14 to 16. Problem is you didn't realize you signed an SS5 form. You didn't pay attention. Now, if you were born in 71 on, that means mommy did it for you. We got to go back to we the people. And we got to understand you get one of these. That's it. One is a lonely number. Now we're going to compare the SS5 form to SS4. See, the only form I can find out the IRS ever created for tax purposes and banking and what credit purposes is SS4. Let's read line 1. Legal name of entity or individual person.
So notice.
Whoa. What? Gee, light bulb, huh? See, if you're a crook and don't file tax returns, just go to prison, like Wesley Snipes did. 18 million down the road, and 3 years in prison, 10 years probation. He was stupid listening to his tax attorneys and CPAs in Beverly Hills, California. So we're not going to be stupid, okay? We're going to learn to play. You're going to write down irs.gov now. Write it down, irs.gov. Then I want you to look at 1244. Did you know a corporation and you can file one tax return and offset all the taxes and not paying tax to 3 to 5 million bucks anyway? So why wouldn't you file taxes anyway to play the game to win? Now, Richard's screwed up too. Richard won Survivor the first show. He got $1 million check. His tax attorney says keep 375, rest goes the IRS. I said reference 3 times 5. Write it down. See, reference 3 times 5 shows 3 million times 5 is 15 million. See, this is where people screw up all the time. They piss away money and they don't realize they should leverage it first. 3.5 years in federal prison, 10 years probation. And he screwed that up and filed his probation, violated that too. Stupid. See, the lack of people do stupid things. People aren't stupid, they just do stupid. Now, we have to plan the problem. That's right. You have a backup and a backup. You should have had 3 divisions of me. Write it down. So write down 3 divisions. It's been reestablished. Wow, thank you. It's like the devil won't stop screwing with everybody. Isn't that terrible? All right, but it's just how it works. Division of me. All right, let's understand what that means. Here's a Lamborghini, part of the Lamborghini collection. Here's the keys. See, it's $1 million Lamborghini. Payment is $6,800 a month. I basically financed it as a division of a corporation. I guarantee it is a division of me. I'm not using my SSN. That kind of be stupid. Now I got shopping centers, I got apartment complexes, I got all this millions and billions of real estate. I'm fine. Now this one becomes a problem. I'm going to do the 3-step. Can you write it down? I'm going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate, put that sucker over here under the Federal Protection Act. Just like banks and grocery stores and cities do. I will bankrupt a piece if I can't save it. Then about 6 or 7 months too. So what is the ultimate goal? Never bring the pain home. When I look at everything else like the buildings, I sign as divisions. When I look at properties, divisions too. Next thing is how to receive money, SS4. You're not taxed until you're profitable. And there's 12 acts to look at. So we're going to look at the Fair Lending Act. One card gets 99 more. See, you're not winning the lottery today. Big enough raise. How about we build corporate credit to finance the American dream and write it off too? You see, when I helped set Ken Yarborough up with TRW Experian, you know what happened? All right, this is very simple. We did the corporate credit reports too, tax ID, and Fullerton, California, TransUnion just kept copying, so did Equifax. So the reality is we're going to build cash reports under tax IDs, and you're going to finance the American dream. Okay, now here's Mary. Mary's like everybody else out there today. Mary gives $10,000 to the attorney, all right, to look at the lease, no problem in options as well. And then she gives $5,000 to the CPA. Oh, goody for Mary. Now, Mary's Ivy League education, married her 3rd grade sweetheart, works for Apple at the time, making $250,000 a year. Oh, no problem. Now, Mary did this restaurant. She wanted to do that too. And what happened is she used $98,000 of her personal credit, and her score went on plot. She called up the attorney and CPA, and what did they do? Their response was, they don't know diddly squat when it comes to personal business credit. But Mary's problem is the restaurant went bankrupt. She guaranteed the lease. She lost her house, and her husband divorced her too. So, see, the reality is everybody should see me before they start a business, because I don't want them to bring the pain home. But again, Mary had to rebuild her too. So let's stop bringing the pain home and do it my way, because your way sucks. So we get to play. You got a corporation today? Pretty simple. Look it up on Secretary of State's website. Find your corp. Goody for you. Your name's there. You're the officer. You're the founder. You probably use your home address too, which is kind of silly and dumb. Should have been a mailbox, etc., shared office space. Why don't you put your ducks in a row? Because right now when they sue that corp, they sue you. Congratulations. Kind of sucks. How about we build a line of defense? Just like the banks and the grocery stores have. Is that okay? Build that my way for a while. Here's that $100 million building, $1 million Lamborghini, $1 million or $5 million house, $1 million race boat too. Isn't that kind of fun? So let me add you to my credit system, and I can rebuild you. From there, we're going to write down credit, loan, and money. Can you write it down? You're going to get credit, great loans for money. You see, you're going to get financial freedom. You're going to have a division for franchise and apartment complex. You're going to get to 10,000, 50, 100,000 a month. That should be your goal. Now, remember what I said when I was 17 and a half years old. I got my 19 houses. I had a problem. All right, 19 houses, it wouldn't give me number 20. Then I put in my divisions. I got that anyway. No, it isn't. No. Here's my problem. I find that the buyers are agent, the broker, and on top of that, the contractor, they hire much buyers, contractors, and they cut corporate bank. That's right. I want the bank. I sold my car. What did I do? They gave me a deposit. They're going to go to the credit union. I said, no, I'm going to carry the paper for my division. I got $413 for 7 years. I sold my first house. I got $1,200 a month for 30 years. Is that okay if we become the bank? I'd like you to think about split deeding units as well. So if you learn how to play the game, you can have the assignment. When I drew and had wrote the books and CDs on Millionaire, all right, from the billionaire, from there in the real estate, that's what it's for. And then the assignment of asset. So if we play the game, we can play my way for a while. All right, make your money, make your machine. That's the ultimate goal. What do? Well, not only do we have to worry about the cash credit, we have to look at Dun & Bradstreet and supply credit too. supply and vendor credit for $1 million. OPM money. And then we want to turn around from there and sell on Amazon and eBay. See, here's some goodies for you. This is $500 million of goodies about 15 years ago. You got to see the list today. Kind of fun. God's gift, the mansions. Oh, properties in all 5 islands. Both to say Red Rose University too. Oh, don't worry about the Duffy. I took the wife to dinner every Friday night to Captain Jack's around the corner. Isn't that fun? The $1 billion building and car. What do we get to do? Have fun and have the American dream. You see, white men do jump. All right, and I realized when I did my research after coma, my wife wanted me to reach out to family to find out who they really were. Do you know, I found out my grandpa, Richard Bishop, won the Olympics in 1932 for gymnastics in Los Angeles, California. They called him Coach Bishop. All right, Bishop Roosevelt High. I would have called him a turd since he didn't give a shit about me too. Maybe that's why I can kick the door jam at 10 and then kick the basketball hoop at 14 at Tewico Junior High. Wasn't that fun? I kicked at the lights that night because the Guinness Book of Records guy kind of pissed me off. From there, you can accomplish your goal if you want to. The word no doesn't mean no. That means I don't know how. What do? We take the 1,000 steps to millionaire. It's in the Millionaire's Founders Kit. Sold it at the Bonaventure for $5,000 a set for 32 years. Stop treading water, playing it safe. It just means 5 things you must have. I got to get you to a 750 score. That's a must have. I got to get you corporate divisions, $1 million of cash credit, supply. And this is a must have. If you want to get to million to billion, but it's up to you. All right, you got me build a flash credit. If not, I'll hand you one for free. All you have to do is pay your filing fee. You put your ducks in a row. You stop bringing the pain home, and we're going to repackage you my way for a while because your way sucks, in my opinion. So let's play. Now, there's those rich and famous people. They listen better than most of you. What did you do, most of you? You had a kitchen table meeting. You sit down with your family and your friends, and you said, we're going to start a business, honey. And what did you do? You jacked up the cards. You dropped the score. You got stuck. You couldn't get any more. You honked your house, and that's called being stupid. And you didn't plan on being stupid, but you brought the pain home. So the reality is you got to realize you never had to do that in the first place. Sorry. All right. You should have came to see me. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Maybe you want to play. I've been in the public side for 47 of those too. Let's set up basically 90 working days. Let's go play. The winning the game of business 47 years ago. Repackaging America. And what do? Page 6, paragraph 3. There's me. Damn. I'm dead. That sucks. I'm a little lighter than normal. But again, July 5th, 5:41, I get to die. See, what my wife wanted to do is take one of my yachts in the backyard and watch the fireworks. We did that on July 4th. Someone had a virus and didn't tell anybody. So there I am going to die, but I died at 5:41. No, my wife called the office before I died in that coma. He's in a coma. He's probably going to die. Let's all pray for him. Ron takes a U-Haul truck to steal my books and CDs. My district manager. Oh, Tom, you sold my websites and phone numbers to a porn site. See, the people around you, be careful. Some of them will screw you over no matter what you do. Never call the phone number on the CD, please. It's a porn site. All right. If you want a copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit, I sold it at the Bonaventure. You call the office. They'll sell the 12 books and CDs to you for $499. If you did it during a live webinar with me, it's $299. So you can buy later and pay more. You can buy now. It's a Zelle. So take a picture. Remember, the banks got together on July 6, 2022. Why? They all wanted to buy Zelle. They did. See, they got to close down more locations. Going to a branch is to make a deposit or pull out some money. Zelle does it all for them, so they close more locations today. U.S. Bank just announced this morning they're closing another 1,000 locations. So guess what? Starting a business, you better understand the friends and family you got around you might push you off the cliff or catch you. Hold your breath because you might find out you're going to die. What do I do for me? Every morning, 2:25. On my knees, thank you, Jesus, for yesterday, today, tomorrow, and forgiveness too. Then I go look in the mirror and I basically put myself in check. I got nobody encourage me. I got no mommy and daddy. Hell, I didn't have a birthday or Christmas till I got married. So you got an idea? Go tell your friends and family? Hell no. Keep it to yourself to your trade name, trademark, and copyright instead of a website. Don't worry when you tell your friends and family your idea, they're all going to interrupt you and tell you how to do it the best way. And they haven't done diddly squat. You ever notice they always talk out there, you know what? Their ears, don't let them cloud your direction. So July 4th, got 3 yachts in the backyard. Damn. Then I get to hear my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. Nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. And then from there, going to take my heart and take it away. I got a second chance that day. So understand, I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. A lot of shitty people. I've been shot. I've been knifed. And I'm still here trying to help you. So understand, I've always had some oh shit days. You ever had one of those? I lost my job. Oh shit. My credit report sucks. Oh shit. My wife lost her cell phone. Oh shit. Oh, it's my little helper in the car teach me how to drive. And from there, what do we get? I got a flat tire. All right. All right. I messed up again. I need the money today, not tomorrow. See, the old goal is simple. So here's my biggest oh shit day in my life, 15 years ago. I got my client who texted me this on July 4th this year. Stay away from boats and fireworks. So again, I got a book coming out called Oh Shit Doesn't Pay Your Bills. So we got to play, and debt consolidation today is not like it was before. Credit Consumer Counseling, that was my company too. Don't do credit debt consolidation, please. Bankruptcy. You didn't seal your record. You basically brought the pain home again. But again, you might want to listen and learn some more today. All right. The goal is to get you past go. I think you're stuck. I think that's what sucks. We get Lamborghinis, Duffys, and mansions. From there, white men do jumps. Stupid people say we don't. More Lamborghinis. We want to get race boats, or helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris. I call it race rules of things I obtained. Now, I started my blueprint, and I called it Blueprint for Success when I was 9.5 years old at the Torrance Library. I call my blueprint, see it, believe it, go get it. Got it? Credit repair. Let me get out my magic wand. In other words, bullshit doesn't really work. Magic wand, my butt. The reality is credit repair is a fraud. It's actually against the law. Federal Trade Commission says they can't do it and charge money up front. Well, they do it every day. You have the Credit Organization Act too. All right, why don't we get Section 611? And let's Google that today. See, you got to realize the girl that's on that TikTok going, you can move everything with the guy that goes, you got to get this letter that's free, but it's $17. Which is it? All right. See, the problem you got is you have an open collection account. It's not going away. The reality is going to come back again and again. You might just have to man up, woman up, be responsible, and not be a damn crook. You might have to basically pay your debts. So what do we look at? Pretty simple. Negotiate a debt if you need to. We want to get you 29% rule on all cards, and you do a wrapper refresh. I did a wrapper refresh and rescore 42 years ago at Harold Stokes, Ken Yarborough. I call this the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. It's all we got to do. Kind of simple. So your first 25 steps today are pretty simple. Number one, getting the goodies. Let's get a hold of Intuit. That owns Credit Karma since December 3rd, 2020. Credit Karma was being indicted 3 times anyway. All right. Next, we want to look at basically to be careful with LifeLock. I tell you the LifeLock just to be careful. Why? It's pretty simple. They've been indicted 6 times. Their last indictment's $100 million. Please be careful. From there, we can obtain your credit report today, analyze it today. We can tell you exactly what you need to do. All you have to do is listen and follow through. It'll take you about 90 working days if you follow through right away. But also I get analyzations. Every Friday and Saturday, I analyze people for free. That's right. I put them on there in a live webinar, talk about their case file. So let's understand about you. You fill out an SS5 form. SS5 is right there. When you were 14 to 16. If not, mommy did it when you were born in 71 on. This is the IRS. It's SS5, SSN 1040, tax return. We got to look at the card. It says do not laminate, do not use for ID purposes, do not carry with you. So you don't listen, you do it anyway because no one taught you how to play. It does say Property or Social Administration, not you. All right, you got this for the 1040 tax return. All right, next thing, understand, when you got your first paycheck a long time ago, where's my money? Well, they pointed out to you, you get the leftover. The IRS gets their cut first, and you get the leftover. That's what makes us ducks and sheep. You gotta learn how to play. All right, the ultimate goal is up to you. So if we look at the 1244 IRS.gov and find out a corporate we can file one tax return, not pay tax up to $3 to $5 million, we could have fun looking at that SS5 again. Then we compare it to the SS4 right there. See, your banks and grocery stores file bankruptcy in cities on locations called branch numbers. That says legal name of entity, individual person. That's the ultimate goal. It's also the only form the IRS created that says, all right, credit and banking purposes right there in your face. You see, that's per entity. If we do it correctly, we can make sure we can build the American dream without bringing the pain home. When I did my dashboards in the 80s to help people help me, I proved my point about person, corp, division, subsidiary. But you see, you got a problem. You can only do one credit file set for you because you have one SSN. You can do one for every SS4. Would you like to learn to play again and again? In 92, I started helping people do that as well too at the corporation. So a corporation should only do 4 things. Number 1, buffer tax. No taxes due till we're profitable. Corporate credit, heck, it's all a damn write-off. You get to write it all off because you're not getting a raise or winning the lottery. And the car's fleet price, and you get to stay at a hotel, get the free buffet. See, the division is the line of defense. The line of defense, the ultimate goal. Down there, they're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, separate liability for real estate. If we take the time to understand division process and build a line of defense, corporations, divisions, and tax IDs, debt follows tax ID. Tax ID builds credit reports. So we can play the game to win. Now I'm going to guarantee everything I say I'm going to do in writing for you, but you have to be part of the program. If you screw this up, that's on you. I have 12 turds, jerks, birds, whatever, in the bowl are giving me crap online. And I have 32 million millionaire clients. So understand, what did these 12 turds do? They violated the rules. They applied for credit, crashed a Rapper score that I paid for, and screwed up all the history, and it's my fault. You see, they can't man up a woman up and tell the truth. That's why I'm suing them all. Anybody who wants to say something about me that I don't step up, believe me, I'll sue them for $100 million like I'm doing for 12 people right now. I'm going to teach them a lesson. So the reality is, understand, don't screw up, then I won't charge you a fee. Now I have my radio and TV show coming up as well. We're getting ready to go nationwide, having some fun again too. We get to play. Now, if you got debts, open a collection account, remember there's 5 ways to kill a debt. Don't just think it's going to go away and some stupid credit repair company going to say, not mine, kind of late, kind of crap. If you got an IRS problem, hell, they got a form for that too. See, I told you I want to rebuild your life. 656, 433 A and B. The ultimate goal. So if we play this game, get to that 750. What do you need to do? Let me analyze you today. Rapper rescore. I'll pay for the first one for you anyway. 510, now it's a 757. And this is a lady who had a 651. She's got no green lights. Rapper rescore, 750, $1 million credit. Why not? That's what we did. Here's a bankruptcy case. This poor couple went to a bankruptcy attorney and asked a question. He sold them a bankruptcy they never needed. There's $500 just for the hell of it. Here's a collection accounts, 11 of them, laid on their car payment. So I had to give them some credit to build it up and away. Solving problems is the truth. Now understand, Rapper refresh pushes scores up, and away, creates green lights. Now let's say you're not a client right now. Let's do a Rapper refresh to get you started. Let's put you class Friday or Saturday both, and let's target a 750 score. Now we're going to turn around and I'm going to charge you $999. I'm going to give you $1,000 card back. I want you to reimburse yourself. During a broadcast like this, I discount this to $499, and the card becomes $500. With Ray's rules and tools, if you follow through, you'll maintain a 750 the rest of your life too. From there, it's a Zelle, like I said before. From there, if you don't have a corp, I'll give you one for free. You pay your filing fee, rebuild your credit too. Set up in level 1 every Saturday at 10 a.m., 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to charge you $9.99 to do all that. But I'm going to hand you $5,000 of credit back, 5 times your money. $24.99, $25,000 of credit. The ultimate goal, analyze, add history, and let's pop credit as soon as possible. If you want that kind of program, it's a Zelle, now. There's your Zelle, simple to do. You can call the office right now at 800-254-9506. If you use a card, remember they're going to charge you 5% fee because that's what the bank charges us to. Now I need you to pay attention. You screwed up. You added yourself to the national mailing list and the robocall list. How's that feel? Kind of sucks, huh? See, they sell the voting list 412 times a year. I'm a voter, probably you too. Cable bill, corporation. Why don't you call 888-567-8688? Opt out 5 years or a lifetime. You get off the national mailing list. Is that okay? Phone number's right in front of you. Call it later today. Got it so far? All right. What is our ultimate goal? To repackage you. All right. What are we going to do? We're going to plan the problem. You've allowed your friend and family member to rip you off. You spent thousands of crap that didn't work. From now on, you're going to have safety credit. You're going to understand the line of defense. We're going to give you rules and tools. When I designed the first ones of these years ago, now they all actually do what they're supposed to do. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So this is what I designed years ago too. Now let's understand all cards fluctuate. They all fluctuate, but 2. So if we look at every card that fluctuates, it's all but 2, but our sticky, get the discipline, quit being stupid. And we look at the 2 cards that don't fluctuate. These are the ones you would jack up to $1 million and pay over time limit. They don't go up and down like a yo-yo. So if you do what you're told to do and all cards and these in front, you'll maintain a 750 the rest of your life.
You ever have an issue?
That again and again.
Back up.
What you did was kind of stupid. So now let's maintain 750 score. Would that be okay? See, the problem when you lose your job, have an emergency, what do? First thing you do is you jack up your credit in 42 days. Before you jack it up, you should have asked them to increase the limits. You didn't do that either. So what do we do now? Understand, all of you waste $50 every other day. That's 140 a week. That's $600 a month. So if we take this basically 5,000 card in my hand, all right, and basically I need money now, $600 a month. So what do? Why don't we turn around and take corporate credit, 50,000 off of a card, the same damn payment, and go buy a pizza restaurant, even during a pandemic. I don't understand why people don't get to the American dream faster, because they don't pay attention. All right, the reality is white men do jump. Mexicans take the gold standard out. So now you need to write down, Ray's rules again. I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not the corp in my family. This is called getting your cake and eat it too. Ray's rules. Number 7, become a certified CFO. Never bring the pain home. Ultimate goal. So we get to play my way. There I am in the damn coma. Google the address. Find out I'm not fully. You know what? It's telling you. From there, the old shit day. Well, what do? In my first coma, I was 5.5. Used my face as the brake. Last coma, I got to die and come back and help you. The devil's trying to knock us down and hold us back, but God's delays aren't God's denials. That's how I look at it. Repackage it, Humpty Dumpty, my way, because I think your way what? Sucks. So let's get you in our coaching program. Let's get you some checkbook money. Let's rebuild your credit my way for a while, and let understand the lack of knowledge is why it makes people do stupid things all the time. I lost my job. So what? You're out there with a stupid sign. It's ridiculous. He's got a sign. He lost his job. He has 2 kids. So instead of getting off his butt to be a man and man up, have a damn garage sale, drive an Uber, have a Lyft, go to the church for the food, he's going wham, 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 wham. Hey, don't give me this. I sold my damn wedding ring, my Rolex, my necklace, my bracelet. Coming out of a coma, I was broke. We were homeless. Okay. It took me 6 weeks to build $1 million of credit. I bought my wife her next dream house. Why the hell does anybody stay down? I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense to me. So he needs to man up and understand how to play the game and win. But again, it's up to him because I came from zero back to hero again. So again, 3 divisions of me, 5 closet divisions. You might just want to listen and learn and repackage you, but that's the ultimate goal. Divisions allow us multiple functions. I can basically set up a line of defense. Something goes wrong, I get rid of a piece. See, I don't hurt my corp or my family ever. Why do you? Lack of knowledge. If I take your tax ID and add history, which I can do instead of credit reports for you right away, I can build you cash credit and you can get some checkbook money. Isn't that the fun thing? Dashboard set up in the 80s and 90s. And what do we get to do per entity? I like that. And I let people since 92 play this way too. Oh, there's that credit reports they kept copying. All right, TransUnion and Equifax kept copying TransUnion. They kept copying Equifax. Nope, Experian. See, I set up the system behind the curtain. We can build cash credit through tax ID if you want, but you got to learn to play. Now, I had a problem in the 80s. $53 million of credit cards restricted my limits. That's no fun. So what did I do? Did my research again. Seed 191D. I loaned out some money. This is where cash flow free up your time came from. All right, I got $2,400 every $50,000 positive cash flow. I did the Homestead Block, UCC One Chattel Mortgage. I designed a way to receive money, and I could design how much I want to receive on a monthly basis. I took my divisions and the book called Buckets of Money that I wrote for me and for you. All right, 18 months, 41 divisions, and I created 190,000 a month and assets behind that of $1.1 billion. Would that be okay? We did that for you too. 190,000 a month, but it took 18 months, 41 divisions. That's called auto income. So if you have a corp today, let's put your ducks in a row. Let's make sure you understand when they sue that corp, it sues you, it kind of sucks. Let's create the line of defense and never bring the pain home again. So if you needed $25,000 of credit today, we'd add it to you or your corporation. What you'd want to do is realize the office charges 10%, which is $24.99. All right. If you wanted to get this today, you can get it for $18.75. If it was now. You saved during the webinar with me. From there, you can get $50,000, usually $5,000. It is now today, all right, $3,750. The $100,000, normally $10,000. It is $7,500. It is a Zelle. You call the office right away. Simple to do. The goal is to take one card and daisy chain it 99 ways. Literally, you can daisy chain credit to build $1 million of credit. But again, that's up to you to listen, and then it'll become $2.5 million. We could play my way for a while. So a division today is pretty simple. We're going to charge you $499. We're going to basically build a division. You're going to learn the daisy chain credit, and then you should have anywhere from 3 to 9 of these anyway. Today, 3 is $9.99, 9 are $24.99. 9 was where you're going to create it up to $1 million. It's the Zelle. As we do this, these are goodies under divisions, the way to protect your assets too. I like basically the Cadillacs. All right, the Harleys are nice, running with the Neil Diamond on the Love Ride a couple times. And the $500 million of goodies of this too. We get to play. Once again, if you have a collection account, negotiate the debt. Find 5 ways to kill. You get an IRS problem, they have a form for that too. Solve the problem. All right, I'd like you to set up an IRS, all right, account, irs.gov, and look at your tax returns. See, one of your creditors is going to send you a form. It's called a 4506T or C form. You want to make sure you filed your tax returns. From there, getting that $500 million of goodies. Let's get $1 million of credit cards and $5 million of checkbook money. Let's play and get you rebuilt here. Get the green cards for $160. times 9, the B of A times 9, Wells Fargo times 9, and again, the Inc. times 9, and the gold times 9. That could up to $5 million. What do we do now? Then we go to the bank. The bank wants to give you unsecured money, unsecured business loan for $150. As long as you have it to your business corporation. So what do we get to do? Let's look at the 5 that I like. These are 5 favorites that I like. Now that's up to $5.4 million of credit. Divisions justify a business plan of $1 million, by the way. And that's the goal. As we play buckets of money, I think we should always focus on buckets of money. From there, I got specialty classes every Saturday in rotation. Simple. See, your goal should be, let's go get borrowed money. It's not taxable. Use that corporate credit I billed you and buy your lifetime income. And what do you get? Real estate and franchise. That's the ultimate goal, to get your cake and eat it too. Raise rules once again. Become a certified CFO. Never bring the pain home. So we get to play. Let's pretend today I wrote you a check for $1 million. What would you do? Oh, buy a house across. Stop. You should have referenced 3 times 5 and turned it to $15 million. Use to borrow money to grow a business, offset tax. Your problem is you don't know how to listen and learn. You're going to learn today. Now let's understand today. We're going to win the battle, and we're going to play my way for a while. All of a sudden you win the lottery. Your tax person says you got to put that money in your bank account. You have to pay tax on the money you earn. I'm going to say no. Set up a division of your corporation in your name. Sit with the banker to borrow against that money. Borrow money is not taxable. Let's turn that into $1 billion friggin' dollars. Cities file bankruptcy, 11 of them. So states and cities, all right. And what? They're corporations? Wow. So they created Chapter 9 bankruptcy case having no shit day. And you could have did the same thing too, but you didn't pay attention to me. Oh, well, what can I say? Step number 9. Now Google bankruptcy today. Google it. Find out that you can actually understand the only thing that would file bankruptcy in life would be a division. It would not be you. It could be a division instead, but you can protect yourself. But again, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. We get to play the game to win. As we play, we plan the problem, because I'm sorry to say we all have oh shit days. What do? Let me show you. I got that $5 million mansion as well. Let's add you to the system, get you $1 million of credit. Would that be okay? We get you $1 million. Run your race, right? Fight the battle, win the race, have some fun, but it's up to you. Getting past go, because I think you're stuck. God's gift. The mansion's in the phone. RayRoseUniversity.com. From there, all kinds of goodies. Lamborghinis, buildings, and helicopters too. Now I need you to do some work. I need you to write down driver's license, insurance, registration. You're highly intelligent. You get in a bumpity bump or get pulled over by the police officer, and you hand your driver's license, insurance, and registration with your home address on it. That's called stupid. You're not stupid. What you're doing is stupid. I want it changed to a P.O. box and mailing address now, today. Okay, it's ridiculous. Privacy Act. You go buy a car. What did you do? Hell, you let them sweat you for 5 hours. That's the dumbest thing I watch people do every day. Then you get 9 inquiries and lose $20,000. Even the form that you fill out to allow them to pull your credit, you should have wrote down allows 1 inquiry and took a picture and let them know. But you didn't do that either. See, when are you going to take charge of your life? But it's up to you. As we play, a car is fleet price, tax ID, division. That's how you buy a car. It's the only way you buy a car. So it's like the house. You don't want 2 people on the loan. That'd be kind of stupid. The wife should be on control of the irrevocable trust. The man should be dumb enough to be on the loan. Lose house and car, don't worry. The creditor in the bank sends it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you got double shitty credit too. Congratulations. So if you get in a bumpity bump, registering of a car should be a division. That's the ultimate goal. As we play this game my way for a while. Every problem you ever get should be a division. I don't have a crystal ball to find out which one's going to slip and fall and sue me and screw me up. From there, my house payments offset my taxes. Amazon didn't pay tax in the first 10 billion you trade. Hell, why did they pay tax? There's no damn loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. We watched him borrow 44 billion from 3 banks to buy Twitter to make it X marks the spot too. He's got his spaceship. So the other 2 guys, they got their spaceships too. We could join the club and win the battle if we want to. See, run your life through a corporation or conjunction. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. So it's simple. Your taxable income, right? You get your leftover. You pay your car, gas, registration, insurance. You should be yelling no and driving a company car like I do. Why not? You get to write it all off. But that's up to you too. The SS4, we're going to go to irs.gov and get a copy and find out I'm telling you the truth. Banking and credit purposes. That's what made you a duck and a sheep. You didn't know how to play. It's about time you pay attention starting today. Mama got a baby this morning. She couldn't leave the hospital unless she signs the SS5 form for the baby. So understand, you bought a house, that's going to close homestead trust. They sue you, they take it away, you die, stuck into probate, your family got diddly squat. You hire the contractor that hires the subcontractor. Stands outside Home Depot. They're trying to cut corners and sue you and screw you up too. What do you want to do? Make sure you get diddly squat. And you look up your irrevocable trust. Would that be okay if we did it my way for a while and stop bringing the pain home? All right, now understand, you can't play peekaboo with the IRS and make a mess. Wesley Snipes tried to. Cost him his life and his income and his livelihood and all his goodies, $18 million. And where's his career now? In the toilet still. The reality is that's just my opinion. From there, the IRS, you can't play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. They're in charge. Step 20. You want to buy at wholesale price? It's a division. You don't pay a bill up to 90 days. You leverage money coming out of escrow to $15 million. You build a line of defense and leverage money, and because borrowed money is not taxable. That's step 21 called blackjack. Don't you want to win again and again? Raven Rose University, the building was 22,000 square feet before I died in that damn coma. Reality is pretty simple. My blueprint is see it, believe it, go get it. So you could play. I don't think you have your time. I think your time has you. So if you're going to be an entrepreneur, understand, feel like you're falling off the cliff. See what you got and see what it takes. Coaching is fun. You get stuck with me. Well, I don't want you to be a millionaire. I like you to have a millionaire corporation. I like to make sure we blueprint you with your spouse on the phone too, or partner of life. Blueprint is $9.99 by itself. If you look at the businesses I like to put you into, it's up to you. Next, locations. We can find locations for you all the time. You'll be able to pick 2 or 3 from there and decide what you want to do. I'm always looking at a boring business. For me, when I get $40,000 of credit or money, I buy the laundromat or the dry cleaners. That's $3,000 to $10,000 a month. When I take the $100,000, that might be a storage unit or down payment or apartment complex. Then I'm going to do the $250,000. I don't want to run it. I just want to own the damn thing. You go to the expo, I think it's a deer in the headlight time. You get stuck. From there, if you own it, do not run it. Run by a third party. Auto income. What do? We get into the 6 weeks coaching program. 6 weeks, you're stuck with me. This means we're going to have a 1-hour blueprint together with your spouse, partner of life. We're going to make sure we have 25,000 of credit for you. We're going to put you in level 1, level 2, level 3 specialty classes. And we're going to expedite your rapid, normally $12,000. If it was done today, it's $4,999. All right, all you have to do is call the office at 800-254-9506. From there, it's a Zell 2. Ultimate goal is real estate franchise storage unit. Think about the 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. This is where we line you up to go after 5 million now. The ultimate goal. But it's up to you. We're going to fight like, you know what, to help you get the keys. From there, a corporation's a legal person. All right, we're going to get you the line of defense. The only thing you're going to sacrifice from now on is a division, not the corp in your family. I didn't have a family as a kid. I never got a Christmas or a birthday, not a real one, until I got married. So I got no mommy and daddy that love me like you got, so you got all the goodies. So family, I'm not willing to sacrifice neither
But-
corporation or division. But division is where everybody gets checkmate. That's the ultimate go step 23. Stop bringing the pain home.
This is.
So I like reaching and following the dream. Reaching the dream is simple. I don't give up. I don't listen to stupid people. Right thing to be the impossible. I was told in the 6th grade, because I write with both hands and talk at the same time, I was retarded. I was stupid. I had nobody to help me. But the reality is I have an IQ of 203 with total recall. Reality is I've been training people for 47 years, millionaire corps and divisions, and be a certified CFO. Ultimate goal. You got joint credit, get rid of it. Houses, escrow, closed homestead trust. Corporation, hell, they're free. You pay a filing fee. Division for real estate, all right, franchise, current business, or line of defense. I'm always going to give cash credit to anybody who gets in a program up to 10 times. I want to take away their excuses, because that's what I hear a lot of people have is excuses. That is step 24, by the way. Ultimate goal. 750, if that's all you want me to help you do, okay. Let's analyze you, rapid rescore. Let's put you in the rapid, and let's have class Friday or Saturday or both for you. All right, 750 score. Normally charge you $9.99, 1,000 card back to you. What we're gonna do here is gonna do for $4.99. Card is $500, and now you know Ray's rules. And you maintain 750 forever. It's a Zell. Premier starter package if you have a corp or not. We're gonna rebuild you anyway. You go to level 1, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Saturday morning. We're gonna charge you $9.99, 5,000 credit back to you. $24.99, 25,000 of credit. Analyze, add history, and pop credit right away. That's the ultimate goal. But again, that's a Zell, now. There's your Zell. So referrals, we build more credit or we give you back 10%. The ultimate goal, give me a list of your referrals. They tend to forget your name when they sign up. And if we do look at all the banks and the grocery stores in the cities and the Geicos and the Sam's Club, we can do what they do. They don't bring the pain home. They just write it all off. So stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO, reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Look beyond that curtain every time. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. The ultimate goal now is Zell, now. Or call 800-254-9506. Always keep in mind, you have the ability to get the American dream if you choose to. The only one stopping you is you. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day.
Then we just stop. Oh, stop. That's you need stuff like that. Oh, this is the guy. Good to get together. This is Reeves. Her first name